Welcome to an overview of the GSNEO customer experience. In this video, we will demonstrate the online registration process and how it works for new girls, parents, and volunteers. When a customer is ready, they can indicate their interest to have their daughter join Girl Scouts or to volunteer by visiting GSNEO and selecting either Join Today or Volunteer Now. For girls, we're going to select Join Today. Once the customer selects Join Today, they are able to get started. The first step is for the girl's parents or caretaker to provide some basic customer information. Then, they are asked to search for a troop. You can search for a troop number if you know what troop you want to join, or you can look for troops by zip code using a radius of 0, 5, 10, 15, or 20 miles. A list of troops or opportunities to participate is displayed. You may have heard of this referred to as the Opportunity Catalog. The family can review the meeting dates, times, as well as click on the troop number for a short description of what the troop does. Parents can also see the number of spots available for girls in the troop, as well as the number of volunteers needed. A general meeting location is also listed, giving the family an idea of what area the troop serves. To continue, the customer selects the troop or the participation opportunity in the search results using the checkbox located to the left of the item. The selection moves to the Your Selection section, and you can click Next. Note that you do not need to click on the checkbox once the item is listed in the Your Selection section. Then, the customer completes a series of additional screens, the membership information, as well as parent and caregiver information. At the end of the process, the customer will receive a registration summary page. On this page, the customer can proceed to the checkout or add another membership for someone in their household. If the customer clicks Add Another Membership, a prompt appears to select the membership type. In this example, Adult is selected. The adult goes through similar steps to the girl, selecting a volunteer role from the Opportunity Catalog. After they select a role, they'll be prompted about a background check as well as to watch a welcome video. And we'll see some examples of these screens in a moment. Once the customer has completed the registration process, a registration summary appears. The customer is then prompted to accept the membership registration terms, abide by the promise and law, confirm the purchase, enter the payment information, or request financial assistance. After that, the customer receives a confirmation and a thank you and is prompted to save or print their confirmation and provide demographic information. So after they complete their registration, a few things happen. A parent or the caregiver will receive a series of emails. The first email will be a receipt or confirmation. Another email will be sent to them with a community invite with directions on how to access and log into the Girl Scout membership community, also known as MyGS. They will be able to, if they're a volunteer, view the welcome video and answer the review questions. They will also get a girl confirmation with troop information for their girl. If they are a volunteer, they will also get an email notification about their background check information and what steps they need to take care of in order to complete that. The parent and caregiver will receive an email that indicates the girl's registration incomplete, and it includes the girl's troop number as well as the next steps. It also includes a link to encourage the parent or caregiver to volunteer. If a volunteer does not register a girl first, they can still use the online registration system to become a volunteer. They can start by visiting GSNEO and selecting the Volunteer Now option. The process for the volunteer is similar to the girl registration. The first screen the volunteer or parent sees explains the steps in the online registration system. The Opportunity Catalog looks very similar for the adults. Then they are asked to search for a troop. They can search for troop number again if they know what troop they would like to participate with, or they can look for troops by the zip code search of a radius of 0, 5, 10, 15, or 20 miles. A list of volunteer opportunities is displayed. The volunteer can review the troop number, the meeting date, times, as well as how many volunteers are needed. If the potential volunteer clicks on the title of a volunteer position, a new window is displayed. This window gives the volunteer a summary of the description of the role. Once they have selected their role and the registration summary appears, they can add another member or check out. An individual can request financial assistance for membership by checking the box on the far right. After completing all volunteer positions that work directly with girls or troops, funds require a background check. Volunteers will receive an email from the Girl Scout system letting them know to look for an email with a link to complete a background check from our background check vendor. The link is unique to each user. Volunteers can have the council pay for the background check, or they may choose to pay for the background check themselves at a cost no more than $5. Once a membership and payment is processed, the volunteer will receive a welcome email. If a background check is required, the email will indicate so and provide an overview of the next steps. And here's a sample of the email. Additionally, at the same time, the volunteer receives an email welcoming them to the member community and providing a link to access it. Parents receive a very similar email. Within the member community, volunteers can view the welcome video and customers can renew their memberships. Let's see how it works. When a volunteer clicks on the link in the email, they're taken to a new screen where they are prompted to create login credentials and change their password for future access. Then, the first time logging in, the volunteer will be taken directly to the welcome video. I encourage anyone who has not seen the welcome video as yet to review it on your own outside of this training, and you can find it on YouTube. Volunteers are also asked to complete some questions after reviewing the welcome video. And here's a sample of the questions they're asked to complete. Short and simple. After the girl's family or a volunteer completes the online registration process, they move over to troop support. Girls are welcomed to their new troop by their new leader or a service unit volunteer, and volunteers are welcomed and given some quick startup tips by their community membership executive and/or their service unit team. So what happens if a customer stops in the middle of the process? Let's say that the girl or volunteer starts the process. However, for whatever reason, they did not complete it. A series of reminder emails are sent, and they're sent on the following schedule. After the customer's last completed step, they're sent 2 hours, 2 days, 10 days, and 30 days. The email contains a link that connects them right back to where they left off in the system, and they are encouraged to contact the council if they need any assistance. If they don't answer the email, a task is created for the Membership Engagement Specialist employed by GSNEO and assigned to their county to follow up with them. Calls are made by GSNEO staff offering assistance with the process. The goal is to help members get through the system easier and not to lose girls or volunteers along the way. This will improve the customer experience, decrease volunteer time and effort, and retain and increase membership. At any time, if you have any questions, you can contact GSNEO Customer Care or your community membership executive with any questions. We hope you now have a better understanding of the online registration system. Thank you for your time and attention.